I think they both go in hand in hand. I mean, having a rotation where guys know what they're doing comes with having packages to be versatile. And, I think we had that sometimes in a sense last year. We had point guard changes, we had center changes. I don't think we want to go through that as much as we did last year. But I think as far as the versatility, there's no way you can shake it. I mean, that's what we have on our team. We have guys that can play multiple positions, so it definitely helps.
When you play 2 and 3, maybe even some 1 in a game, some 4 in a game, do you prepare differently, or are you basketball is basketball? I just go out there and in the middle of the game you switch to my position?
No, you prepare differently. Sometimes I'm playing the 1 on defense, and I'm playing the 4 on offense. So you prepare a lot differently according to the matchups and things like that. But you're still trying to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And just try to be in tune with the game plan and go from there. It's just challenging. I think going into each game is always challenging. When you have cross matches, a guy's guarding you, but you have to guard somebody else differently on the other end. So it can be tough. You just have to be in tune with the game plan throughout the game, and go from there.
Dwyane, after you guys won the championship in 2006, you underwent a major overhaul. When you see a team like Dallas and what they're going through, they're going to be very different this year. Tyson Chandler gone, Lamar Odom in. Is that just where the NBA sort of is these days, that it's hard, cap rules and other things, to hold teams together in their same championship form?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's mostly young guys that really stay together for a while. It's because they're in their rookie deals. They can't go nowhere. And so. When you get to veteran guys, it's hard to keep those veteran guys together. So I think that's why nowadays, winning the 1 championship means so much, because you don't know, if you're gonna have that opportunity to do it again.
Will it feel like a different team? The fact is, they won't have Tyson Chandler, they will have Lamar, they might not have JJ. Will it feel the same, or you think you'll sort of like go, whoa, those are the Mavericks now?
No, I say Dallas or the Mavericks on their jerseys, just like I say the Heat. No matter what name is on the back, it's that, it's gonna be that. They beat us in the finals. We the team they played in the finals, so obviously it's gonna mean a lot from that standpoint. And it being the first game gonna mean a lot. So I don't think it matters who exactly in the lineup. I think it just matters Dallas versus Miami.
Is it a wings league right now, in the sense that you used to say big man's game?
Wings league, like chicken wings.
But I mean, you guys have obviously a bunch of players at those positions.
Well, I just think it's not as many dominant centers as it was in the 80s and 90s. I mean, you can say it was probably out of the top 10 guys in the league in the early 90s and 80s, and probably 6 of them was big man. From Shaq to Akeem to Patrick Ewing to Alonzo. Dikembe was one of the best big men in the league. So, there's very few. You have Dwight, you have Brooke, you have Tyson. True centers. It's more hybrid guys that we have in our league now. More wing players that plays the position at a high level. So I just think it's just it'll get back to it at some point. But right now, I guess it is a wings league, if you say.
I mean, a lot of the wings is the same height as some of the centers back in the day. So the game just changed. Like you said, guys see other guys. When you coming up, you see big guys putting the ball on the floor. Going coast to coast, you see big point guards. I think Magic changed a lot, obviously being a big point guard. So it's just over the course of time, eventually it changed. And, when our kids is playing, it might change again. Who knows what it'd be then.
There's a couple of stars maybe about to change teams. We saw last year with Melo how that impacted a couple of teams. Is that good for the league when stars change in the season with teams like that?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a question for us to answer. I really don't know. I think it's always competitive, though, when guys get on teams and you get to go against them. I don't know if it's good or bad for the league. I haven't done any research on that. I don't know.
But even the way you guys look at the league last year, the Knicks and Nuggets like frozen up for a while. Now the Magic and Hornets and Lakers all frozen up. Is that a good thing for the league, or should guys be able to go through free agency?
Guys can do whatever they want. We chose to go through the free agency. I chose to come here. I was free. Other guys have some rights. Other guys don't have rights. But I think the team is going to do what's best for the team, and the players are going to do what's best for the player. At the end of the day, we don't know if that's good for the league or not. I know we're here. We can only worry about our team.
you might have changed it. You might have made it so stars don't get to free agency as much. No. The true free agency as much.
Sorry.
Would you agree with this? Would you agree with
I don't. Listen, man, that's for you guys to kind of write your columns and say that I changed the league or anything like that. I'm happy right now where I am, and looking forward to the season. But I'll let that for you guys to write and decide if I change the league. It's not for me.
Dwyane, Spud was talking about how you guarded Eddie Curry in high school. Is that right?
Yeah, we played against Eddie, and I was the tallest guy on my team. After the first possession, I realized this wasn't going to happen. I couldn't guard him. So I told Coach I want to come weak side and just, and we had somebody else guarding him. So we had somebody like 6'1" guarding him in high school. We wound up winning the game. He remembers that. I asked him about it.
You didn't tell him about how many points he had in a row.
Well, he scored 30 straight, but I mean, we won the game.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to bring that up.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted to share that. My bad.
He scored 30 straight, but I mean, we won.